Hi, guys. This is our second episode of B.R.I.E.F, a series of talks about the world of B2B content marketing, where we share our ideas about finding a way to better writing, more conversions, and high paying careers. Last time, we talked about what makes a good content writer. Among other things, copywriters, even the ones who are at the beginning of their career path, should remember that not only an employer has the right to choose them, but also they, as specialists, need to be wise in their choice of a company to work for. So the topic of today's talk is how to spot a bad employer before it's too late. This episode is a must-see for junior and middle copywriters who are looking for new career opportunities in today's challenging market, as well as their potential employers who don't want to miss out on a promising candidate. Tanya, you as a seasoned copywriter have collaborated with many companies and I'm sure been to tons of job interviews. Please tell us, is it even possible to identify a bad employer during the first sit down before you get onboarded to the team?
Yeah, absolutely. Some bad employers wave red flags straight in your face, while others display more subtle signs. But in any case, there are at least 5 ways to identify bad management on the spot.
I bet you're gonna start with a job description.
Yeah, you're right on this one. A job description can certainly be an early harbinger of a wrong career decision. And you should specifically steer clear of vague job descriptions. And by a vague job description, I mean a long as hell wish list that bundles every possible responsibility across marketing, content, sales, and SEO. And I have here an example of a vague job description that includes the duties of a lead generation specialist, CMO, content lead, PR manager, business development manager, and other cross-functional areas. While you should have, I'd say, basic understanding of other cross-functional areas, it's not your direct responsibility as a copywriter to do it. And on the contrary, we have here a textbook example of a great job description. So this job description has only direct responsibilities, and they are looking, I'd say, for a middle copywriter, and this job description has no frills, only direct duties of a copywriter. That one is certainly not a red flag.
Yeah, thanks for the examples. Can't agree more. It's important for employers to remember that a small leak will sink a great ship. If they mess up with the job description, it will immediately and unequivocally alienate worthy candidates. So, dear employers, be careful while listing requirements for your potential writer. Most wordsmiths out there are not ready to turn into a marketing jack of all trades. Words for fellow content creators. No matter how much you need the job, don't turn a blind eye to obvious red flags. Take a closer look at the list of the job requirements, as it's like a litmus test that can reveal the employer's true colors and help you avoid a less than adequate match.
Yeah, that's true. And you should also watch out for unpredictable work hours. When flexibility isn't clearly defined, it can soon turn from working whenever you want to always expected to be working. And I know that working in a marketing department does imply overtime tasks, but it should be more of an exception rather than a standard practice. Yeah. And also the third red flag would be an interview held by an HR specialist only. If there are no line managers present at the interview, it can mean that there are no other people in the marketing team and they are looking for a person that would take over the entire marketing department. And it's even worse if the line manager, content lead, or CMO skips the interview stage on purpose. The only explanation for that is that the company doesn't care enough to meet the potential candidate in person, and it smacks of carelessness, and it cannot be a good start for any type of position.
Yeah, it can't, for sure. It's a lose-lose situation, both for the company, as HRs don't have necessary qualifications in content creation to hire an appropriate writer all by themselves, and it's bad for the candidate who won't have a clear view of what's expected from them. Besides, the absence of a content lead or CMO in a company can seriously cramp the development of junior and mid-level specialists. On top of that, imagine reporting to a CEO who's clueless about the nuances of content marketing and anticipates getting high-quality leads the day after your first article is published.
Yeah, I once had an interview held by a CMO who didn't have any understanding of what FOMO was, and neither did they hear anything about common copywriting formulas like ADA. Yeah, that was shocking for me, and that would be, I think, our red flag number 4, and that's incompetent management. Your manager should be able to provide consistent and realistic guidance to you.
Oh, I can relate, and I know where this one comes from. Incompetent managers automatically mean poor briefs and ridiculous edits.
Yeah, that's for sure. And finally, the most mysterious aspect for all is a salary. Naturally, a combination of a low salary and few benefits should immediately make you turn down that offer. By the way, if you need a benchmark for a salary, I'd recommend browsing other similar vacancies where they actually disclose the amount behind that job.
Yeah, well, welcome to Glassdoor, right? For those who haven't heard of it, it's a website where current and former employees anonymously review companies and specify their salaries.
Yeah, this one might give you a better understanding for the average range of a salary. And another indicator of toxic workplace culture is an employer bargaining on your minimum acceptable salary, or an employer that downplays your achievements and skills with the aim of negotiating a low salary. Like, your boundaries should be treated with respect from day 0. So we say yes to well-reasoned negotiation, but we say no to ill-mannered haggling.
Definitely. Dear content writers, it's time for a friendly reminder. Don't sell yourself short. Words for employers, if you're looking for top-notch specialists, you won't sign them by offering garbage money. Well, you can play the Russian roulette on Upwork and pray for the best. Or invest in hiring a committed specialist who'll give some serious bang for your buck. The choice is yours, but remember, you get what you pay for.
Yes, I'd also like to remind employers that sales and marketing are a linchpin of a successful business nowadays, as your website is the only salesperson that sells even when you sleep. And marketing and sales really keep that whole thing working. So if you don't treat them like strategic assets, you should really tilt your perspective. And it's not about hiring the cheapest copywriter, it's about hiring the one worth the salt.
That was a great bottom line, thanks. And this is it for today. What are your deal breakers in the relationship with an employer? Share your stories in the comments below. We're looking forward to hearing them. And the next episode is just around the corner. Stay tuned. Bye.